All right, guys. I have an apology to make. I don't know what happened with this recording, but I somehow started the recording, like started talking before the recording started somehow, and I don't know how that happens. So I apologize about that. What we're getting ready to do is play Will You Press the Button? Which is basically a gives you a dilemma. You decide is on based on that dilemma how you feel about the dilemma. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Also, I didn't cuss in the video, but I did get close. So I pre-apologize for my potential language in this video. I don't tend to cuss at all. So like even getting close to cussing kind of bothers me a little bit. So I apologize about that. But anyway, get ready to watch the video and hope you enjoy it. Bye. Response to them. Let me actually move my OBS so I can see myself. This looks weird because now it looks like I'm looking at the screen, but we'll deal. Let's see. Will you press the button? You can create anything you want, but you absolutely must understand every facet of how it works to make it right. Otherwise, it will be a monster. Monster, I don't really care. I play MMOs. I would figure out how to beat up a monster. Also, it's not saying that you can't study it before you make it. It's not like the Midas touch where everything you touch turns to gold. No, you can create everything you want, but it doesn't say there's any stipulation on if it's something that you think of or anything like that. It doesn't say that. So I would press the button. Oh, you rate the dilemma to see the next one? That was a good dilemma, I guess. I don't like that I have to rate the dilemmas, but whatever. You can go back in time and stop terrible things from happening, but you can't save Jimi Hendrix. Oh, so many people are gonna hate me for this. I don't necessarily really care to save Jimi Hendrix. I I'm not necessarily a Jimi Hendrix fan. I'm sorry, guys, if you are. I apologize. I don't really like that dilemma though, but I don't think it's a bad dilemma per se. Whatever. You have the ability to travel through time, but you can only go to the past. I don't know. I kind of would want to go to the future. I kind of want to see my great grandkids and stuff like that. I don't think I'd press that time. I don't think I would. I think I'd rather be able to go to the future in addition to the past. It'd be nice to go to the past. There's a couple of things I would like to see, but nah, I don't think I'd press it that time. At 70%. I'm only in the 30% that did not. Oh well. It was a good one though. It made me think. Oh! You can be in an anime, but you're only a minor character! Oh my god! That's like the perfect question for me. Oh! Um, shoot! I don't want to be in an anime, but I doesn't necessarily be a minor character. You know what? Heck with it. I would do it. I would do it. I'd be in an anime. I'd do it. That was a really good one, though. I loved that one. Oh my gosh, it made me like almost cry. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking serious? You will get your dream job, but your favorite TV show gets canceled. I don't. Most of you guys are probably thinking, well, I don't watch TV that much. Guess what? I do. And my favorite TV show, I hate to admit it, but my favorite TV show is probably Dancing with the Stars. As long as this season continues. As long as this season continues, I'd probably... Because my dream job would be to be a writer. Um, you know what? I would rather things not be handed to me on a silver platter like that. I'd rather strive because that makes life more interesting. So I'll say I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm in the minority. I'm probably gonna be in the minority for most of these guys. I'm not gonna lie. Um, you will have magical powers and a talking cat. Well, okay, does that mean I'm part of fairy tale? Does that mean I'm Wendy? Because that's the only girl in fairy tale that has a talking cat. But you will have to stop evil whenever you see it. Well, frickin' duh. Yeah, I'll press that button. Yeah, stop evil. Okay, this time I'm not in the minority. um, you're the most famous and richest person in the world, but you grow a third nipple on your forehead which lactates and it cannot be covered. Oh, I don't care about richest people. I don't. I like no. I want it. I want it. It doesn't. That particular one. I'm not in the minority in that one either. But that particular one, I'm just like, I don't care about riches. Me and my husband are excessively on the poor side. We're not poor, but we're happy, and that's what matters. So, like, I don't care about riches. Well, I'd like them to be able to live comfortably. It's not that big of a deal. It's still a good dilemma, though. You can have everything you desire, but you had to put it together yourself with no instructions. What does that mean? What if the things I want desire don't need instructions? I'm gonna push the button because I can't think of anything I personally want that I would have to put together. So I'm gonna push the button. Okay, again, not in the minority that time. I should have rated that one bad, actually. I didn't like that one. Uh, you can do anything you want and not go to jail, but you will be forever alone. Screw that. Screw that. I don't want to do anything anyway that would put me in jail, but I don't want to ever forever be alone. I thrive on having people with me too much. No. No, 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 no. Screw that. You can do anything. Oh, wait. Silly me. That was a good one, though. I would have to say that was a good one. Okay. You will always have gigabit Ethernet everywhere you go, but you are twice the YouTube ads that can't be blocked. That way that's worded is really bad. There are, oh, never mind, I read it wrong. That was me. There are twice the, it can't be blocked. I could deal with ads. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes ads are a good thing because I sometimes don't know certain movies are coming out. When there's a trailer that comes, I'm like, wait, what? That's usually my reaction. So I'll push that button. I'll push that button. Oh, that's almost 50-50. That was a good question, though. It was very thought-provoking. Okay, you can now make anything from nothing, but you suffer immense pain whenever you form something. That sounds very much like alchemy. Are we visiting Full Metal Alchemist with this question? I'm not a big Full Metal Alchemist fan. I do like a certain character. I like Al a lot. Hate when people call him a trash can. But I haven't watched all of it because my husband said I'd hate the ending. So honestly, no, I wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any logical sense alchemy wise, so I wouldn't do it. Again, in the minority. I wonder, I'll have to go back through this and see when I'm in the minority or when I'm not. That was a good question, though. Half of Earth will become a beautiful utopian paradise, but the other half will become a barren dystopian. Oh my God. Well, that seems like a gimme, doesn't it? Like if half of the world becomes utopian paradise, but half of it becomes bad, makes sense. And who's to say we can't actually take some of the plant life and whatnot from the dystopian area and try to fix it? Who's to say we can't do that, huh? Huh, huh, huh? We can fix things. We're educated enough. I would push that button. It's about a half and half. That was a good question, though. Well, I'm not a student, so this question, no homework ever, yay! But the time you should have spent completing the homework will be taken up by watching My Little Pony. So, how is this a bad thing? Okay, I'm not a Pegasister or a Brony. I know a couple people who are, but I do like certain characters from My Little Pony, and I can deal with that. But at the same time, that doesn't apply to me. And I actually like I like homework for my daughter because it actually helps you learn. Homework's a lot better than having to study for a test. It really is. So I don't mind the My Little Pony bits so much, but I won't push the button because I don't see a problem with homework. I really don't. Oh, it's like half and half. I didn't like that question though. I'm going to write that one as bad. You earn $2 million each year. We already discussed this, people. Money. I haven't looked at the second part of the question though yet. But you have to lick strangers' feet 5 hours a day? You guys see this expression on my face? It's like, ew. No, I won't do that. Yuck. Oh my god, gross. Like my tongue, like, like, oh. You can speak all languages in the world. Hey, that would be cool. But you will cause a zombie apocalypse. Really? What? How would that cause a zombie apocalypse? I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I hate zombies. I know a lot of people that would actually excite over a zombie apocalypse, though. And I think it would be really cool to be able to speak all languages of the world. Really cool. Like, I'm almost obsessed with that idea. Yeah, I'll push the button. I'm gonna push the button. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna cause a zombie apocalypse. Blame me. Half and half almost, and I'm on the minority side. That was a good question, though. Oh my gosh. You'll become incredibly wealthy, and world hunger, AIDS, malaria, and poverty all cease to exist. But you had to fund the relief with your newfound wealth, leaving you with less than what you started with. I would push this button. I would rather sacrifice what I earn for everyone else. Plus, think about, honestly, I would think that you would actually be thanked in even possibly monetary ways for funding all this too. I think this is a good thing. I think I'm gonna press the button. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to see that like that many people have pressed the button. Like 68%. My mouse is all the way up here and I'm trying to put it right here. I think that's a good question. Very thought-provoking. You can download every visual thought to your computer. This includes dreams, imagination, and drunken experiences that you may have forgotten. But life as you know it is now in black and white. Though you and others can view the recordings in color. I can't push this button, people. I don't want some of the things that like drunken experiences to be remembered. And I don't want to see life in black and white. I see color. My husband thinks that I see colors that most people don't see. So, like, being able to see things only in black and white, the exception of the recordings. No, I can't do that. I'm not going to push the button. 42%. 42, yeah. Anyway. It was a really freaking good question, though. Uh, you will be able to breathe underwater, but you will have to live underwater for the rest of your life. No. And who's gonna live with me? I'm not gonna be a mermaid. I don't like this question. Yeah, let me explain something before I go into this question, that like me actually thinking more thoroughly about this question. Because me going into this actually helps me think this through. In any game where you can go underwater to fight something, I can't stand it. Like, I literally feel like I am going to freak out if I am underwater in a game. I don't know why. I don't know where it stems from. I don't know any of that regard. So being able to breathe underwater in general would probably relieve a lot of that strange fear for me. But I don't know that. It depends on what you mean by live underwater for the rest of my life. Because if I go further into it, it's not saying I can't build a house where I can actually make it like breathable and whatnot. And I can't, it's not saying I can't like build a like series of hotels or even a city. It's not saying that. If I can build a city underwater and invite all of my friends to live with me, I would do it. I would 100% do it. This is tough. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say I would. Just because it doesn't say I can't do that. In minority. I say that's a good question because it made me think. You get free food for life, but you lose all of your teeth. That's kind of no. That's one of my fears, is losing my teeth, so no. No. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. 17 minutes in. I think we're going to do 2 more questions. 2 more. You can go on a date with the girl of your dreams. Really? Girl. Heterosexual girl. But your fly will be open. I won't push it because I'm a girl. This is a bad question. I almost guarantee that like most of that percent that didn't push that button are girls. This is a bad question, people. Think about your audience. Anyway, you're God, but you have to answer all the prayers of the earth. I don't want to be God. That's a lot of responsibility, and I would stress out. No. Those 2 questions didn't take very long. Let's do one more. I didn't like that question, though. No. You can take one bean from Equestria to real world, but you're the only one to see it. I would totally press that button. Like, okay, for people that aren't bronies or even, like, what's the word? Educated and, like, anything My Little Pony. Equestria is the world that My Little Ponies live in. I would... My problem, honestly, my bigger dilemma would be trying to decide which one I would bring. Like I said, I'm not actually a Pegasister or a Brony or even that big into My Little Pony, but there are characters I really like. I would be stumped on which character to bring. Because my favorite character is probably Fluttershy. But I also like Pinkie Pie, and that would be a hoot to talk to her and people not see her. That'd be freaking funny. And then there's Spike. Spike would be kind of cool too. But I'd hate to take Spike away from Twilight. Because then Twilight wouldn't have her. I kind of consider Spike her kind of a reviser. I don't think I don't know. Anyway, I would push this button. That's the point of the whole thing. I would push this button. So pushing the button. Minority. Not surprised, though. I'm not going to rate this one right now. I am going to actually say that I am pretty much done with doing this because it's like 20 minutes in. This was fun though. I'm gonna have to do this again. Hopefully I won't come up with the same questions. I don't know how randomized that is. Anyway, that was fun. If you guys want to see more of me pressing the button or not pressing the button, then please let me know in the comments below. Let me go ahead and fave this video if you had fun watching me do this, because I had fun. I don't know if you guys did or not. My voice is cracking. What the heck's going on there? Anyway, and subscribe if you want to see more. Like, if you want to, like, be posted on when I post something new or whatnot. Or, I'm not wording myself very well. I can't English. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys again. Bye!